Hello, my beautiful friend. So, my name is Nadia. I'm a singer songwriter from St. Petersburg, Russia. I drink vodka. Thank you so much for staying with me because it's time to break the silence. Some of my friends and listeners have been asking lately, Nadia, you seem so positive. What has changed? What have you done? Oh my god, I'm terrified. But by making this video, I'm overcoming a lot of my fears. Number one, speaking English because English is my second language. Number two, being vulnerable in front of a huge audience, in front of the world. But somehow I feel the need to tell my story. Maybe because I've almost written a new album and my new single, Never Lost Again, is coming out soon. Whatever comes my way, I'll never be lost again. And I think that if you get to know me better, you will understand my new music and hopefully I can help you. I feel like my spiritual journey in Israel has come to a logical result, an end. Well, it's never the end, but I feel like myself again. And to be honest with you, I've never felt such peace. The last decade of my life was quite adventurous, to say the least. Years of chasing success in the music industry, winning competitions, losing people around me, losing myself in the moment. You know it, you better never let it go. Yeah, I had a script, but now it's all forget about it. So yeah, getting married, getting divorced, hitchhiking around Europe, hiking in the mountains, trying tons of different jobs and things, and finally getting diagnosed with severe depression 3 years ago. True success. Antidepressants helped me for a while, for a year and a half. And when it seemed like my symptoms disappeared, I just stopped taking them because the doctor told me so. And boom, life is a movie. So February 24th happened. I was devastated. I couldn't recognize even some of my friends. And I couldn't see my future in Russia and in Moscow anymore. And I love Moscow and I love St. Petersburg. Oh my god. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful places. And at the same time, I was broke and I was in a really bad relationship. Okay. But something really shifted and happened when I moved to Israel. It was about 8 months ago. I'll never forget March 10th, 2023, when I packed my life in one red suitcase. I took my cat and I decided to leave Moscow and escape probably the scariest relationship I had ever been in. And I'm really okay with talking about it now because I have processed all the feelings. I'm okay. I'm grateful, to be honest with you. I see everything as a lesson these days. So yeah, I just escaped. By the way, there is a song on the album which is called Trapped. A stranger in my bed, you left me feeling trapped. I'm staring at... I took everything I had, took my cat, and just went to my mom, St. Petersburg. Almost immediately, I moved to Haifa. My sister Olga, a dear sister, had been living in Haifa since 2020, and reuniting with her seemed like a brilliant idea. And I was right about that because my journey of healing has begun here. My dear cat died 1 month after moving, and it was all of a sudden. No money, no doctor, nothing could save him and help him. I'm not even religious, but I remember I was looking above, like in the sky, and asking why. Just why? Why when finally I feel like finally I feel like my life, everything is going my way and my life is changing and I'm free again. Why, my dear cat, everything, my love, has to die? Now maybe I do have an explanation. I think he wanted to let me go and me to let him go so that I could finally seek within and look within myself. So yeah, he died, but something in the moment of his passing, something happened, something else entered my life. I remember the pain was so much, it was too much, that for a brief moment it just stopped. I went numb. Some people call it an enlightenment moment, and I don't claim to be enlightened, but that was something I will never forget. That moment, I made a promise to myself that I would do anything, whatever it takes, anything to become happy. So somehow the worst moment turned out to be the beginning of my new life. You see, nothing and no one could give me validation and love I craved for years. I was never satisfied until I realized I am the common denominator. I'm accountable for my actions and for my emotions. And while not everything is my fault, but there's always something I can do. Self acceptance is crucial, but becoming a better person is essential. My default used to be a lot of worrying and sadness. And it's not that I was a sad girl. I just think that as we go through life, we forget who we are, only to remember who we are. When I was a little girl, I was I was happy. I was funny. I loved singing. I believed in myself. But then something changed as I became older. When I was a teenager and when I started entering the competitions, you have to be the best. And then the frustration. Life is still an unpredictable movie. October 11th, 2023, I was sitting in a bomb shelter.
Hi guys, as I'm sitting here in the shelter, I just want to say, I love you. Thank you so much for your nice words. I'm a little scared, but that's okay. In the past.
Fearing for my life, but at the same time, realizing how beautiful and how precious and fragile and lucky I was to be alive. How lucky we all are to be alive. Now I feel like myself, guys, and it's my biggest achievement. It's my biggest achievement that I can finally say that, Nadia, I like you. I can finally say that I'm safe inside my body. And I can finally say that even even when I'm afraid, I can still do it like I am now. I've never been as vulnerable as I am now in front of my iPhone. I truly feel like I'm naked. But if there's one goal I want for the rest of my life is being naked all the time. I'm joking. What have I done? I've done a lot of things to overcome to my depression and to heal myself. A lot of things. I don't have enough time now because the sunset is almost over to talk about them. But if you're interested, I have another channel. I will post some content, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Whatever you're going through, you will be alright. and I'm happy if I can help you in any way. So feel free to reach out. You guys probably know that my biggest dream is seeing New York and working in New York as an artist. Probably I will create some website or something. If you want to help, you can be a part of my journey. Hugs, kisses, I love you. Bye.